Alright, hi y'all. She's the Beast, aka Sophia Mari. Shout out to all the homies. Infinite Currency, Orgain, Gooey, and it's so great I have no other period. So this is a quick clarity reading for whoever needs it. So just a reminder, if it don't apply, let it fly. Take the message as it resonates. This could apply to someone that you're connected with in some way, shape, or form. So feel free to share this reading if it resonates with you, but don't put that much pressure on yourself if it don't resonate with you, because the air is going to travel regardless. So it's up to you on how it resonates with you. But once again, if it don't apply, please let it fly. Alright, so for some clarity, what's the message that someone needs to know? Gratitude. Alright, so somebody is outgrowing their situation. The situation that they were once, or that they are in, has now become childish. Like, somebody sees their situation as pretty much childish, and yeah, just outgrowing it, over it, don't even care to give it your energy anymore. So this is an influence that came from, because you decided to surround yourself with individuals that are on your frequency, or on a higher frequency, I should say. This is really giving, like, okay, this is starting to, okay, yeah. So this is the energy that you're in right now. For whoever this resonates with, this is how you manifested yourself being in this energy. And then this next card is going to be the root cause of this situation, or of you being in this space. So yeah, you're outgrowing the situation because you decided to surround yourself with higher vibrating energies, whether it's individuals, like people, or just you invested in maybe some crystals, or you just decided to do certain things that would resemble, that just shows that you give a fuck about yourself, pretty much. But it's really giving like this is an influence that's from your spirit guides, or just like from beings that resonates with your soul purpose. Yeah, because there were some changes that you made. It's like, I feel like you had already made some changes, and then in the universe, like, I want to say the universe reacted off of these changes, like, but basically, like that's what it's given. Like, the universe, this is usually like talking about changes made like from the external that you don't really have a hand in. So in other words, like, it's come from the universe, like it's a reflection of something that you put out. That's basically where I'm getting at. So you did something that brought change into your life. Like, okay, I need to do something better. I need to surround myself with better things. Like, I need to act like I care about my surroundings, act like I care about the energies that I'm surrounding myself with, that I'm act like I care about the things that I give my attention to, realizing the value of your attention. But yeah, so as you started to make these moves and do these things, basically, like, just listening to your gut, listen to your spirit guides, listen and actually paying attention to, acknowledging the signs that you see. And so now you're realizing that you're in this space of realizing that you have outgrown your current situation. Like, you're ready to level up, if you haven't already leveled up, like, by the time you watch this reading. But yeah, very much leveled up. So the whole point of you being in this space is for you to be aware of the individuals, be aware of the individuals that got something to hide from you. So this is kind of taking this is kind of getting a little dark here, because now it's kind of given that the individuals that you were surrounding yourself with did not have your best interests at all. Like snakes in the grass type shit. Like, the point of you being in this space is for you to realize, like like really pay attention to what's not being shown from the individuals that you are interacting with, or the individuals that you were interacting with, and being able to pinpoint the red flags, pinpoint the shit that pinpoint the things that was necessary to be aware of, that you might have overlooked initially before. Because I mean, like, had you already known this, had you already been aware of the things that weren't being shown to you, like physically wise, then you wouldn't have even been in this position in the first place. But we go through experiences for, like, it's important to not take experiences too personally per se, because like at the end of the day, or when it's all said and done, it's an experience that you grow from. Like, you grow from positive and negative experiences. But yeah, the point, yeah, this is you are leveling up, and point of this is to realize, like, people that you're interacting with got this sneaky, behind closed doors, you know, paying attention to these things, because you put in the work. Like, you actually you energetically set up this situation. And it's like you were being too patient. It's kind of given that you already were suspecting that these individuals was on some bullshit anyway. And it's not to say everybody that you were interacting with, but there are a couple, like a few individuals that you were sharing spaces with, I should say, that was really snakes. I'm trying to think of like the best type of words to really explain when it comes to this, but basically, like, yeah, they were snakes. Like, had something, like, for some they were like informants type of vibes. For others, they just wanted to get something out of you. And then for others, it's miscellaneous, like on some weird shit, like on some weird shit. But for the main things that I'm picking up is they want to get something. For some of you, they just wanted to get something out of you, and for others, there's something out of you is information. But it's like you were picking up on the vibes and started to move accordingly as well. This is when you made these changes. Yeah, because you realize, you started to pay attention to how your surroundings is merging with you as an individual. Like realizing that some stuff is like literally not adding up for you for you personally. It's like it's given like, okay, this should have manifested from this type of situation, but this didn't manifest. Something is going on here. Something ain't right. It's like learning. For some of y'all started to. It's just like y'all learning y'all in the dark about something, and so then that's when y'all. It was like no questions asked. I'm moving accordingly, like sending forth energy towards knowing what the fuck is going on type shit. Because you were learning through the experience, and it was actually, you're realizing that this something that you was something within this experience is like it wasn't adding up. Your mind with the 4 clubs and four and the clubs, you was like, nah, something ain't adding up. And your mind is like, you too smart for this, you too wise, like, but you. So that's when you started to analyze your surroundings from a personal perspective, and not even being wise enough to not be like trying to, how do I even say this? Not asking too many questions, because it's like at that point, it's like you really can't trust the individuals at that moment. It might have been a couple people that you could, but for them. You know, sometimes you just gotta sit back and just analyze things, really go into hermit mode for yourself, and just brainstorm. So yeah, so as you're in this space, this is when you started to send forth, like literally send forth the energies, like setting up the energies for you to experience the truth of the matter, truth of what's going on. And also caring more, showing more care for yourself, like taking actions that show the universe that you, like I said, that shows the universe that you give a fuck about your surroundings, you give a fuck about the energies that you're interacting with, that you're merging with. So now you're in a space of outgrowing the situation, realizing how toxic, how childish, how unnecessary, like some of the events that happened was, and how childish the situation is. From your growing out of it, looking at it like damn near looking at it from the outside looking in type shit. Some of y'all might still kind of be interacting with these individuals, or like, but it's like a process of like you're on your way out the door. But this is really giving like you're basically out the fucking door. Like, yeah, you're basically out the door, and you've graduated. So yeah, and then all these add up, and these 3 cards add up to 4. So this is about you decided to you realizing that you are the judge of your situation. So you're not letting people try to dictate your moves, try to dictate what it is that's going on in your situation. Like basically, like not letting nobody try to manipulate you, sway your mind into a space where they just want you to like think about things, having your mind on things that they want you to have your mind on. Like taking your power back from a mental perspective. Hence the Joker on top of the world. Alright, so yeah, for whoever this resonates with, or for whoever this is for, I hope this gave you the clarity, insight that you are looking for. If you'd like to book a personal reading session with me, feel free to DM me if you're watching this on Instagram. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll leave my booking links in the description box below. I also leave my Instagram tag in the description box and email as well. But other than that though, once again, I hope this gave you the clarity that you're looking for. And yeah, y'all take care.